how would you guys like to be able to create and sell amazing coloring books for Amazon KDP? Well, that's what we're going to be looking at today. Sometimes finding resources for your coloring books can be quite difficult. Now, this particular site we're looking at today is going to help you out with all of that. All right, so let's go check it out. Here we are at Self-Publishing Titans Coloring Book Maker. Now, this is one of the best ones you can actually get because it's got so many different images and so many different backgrounds that you can create to create something completely new and unique to you. Now, what we need to do is, first thing we need to do is probably give it a title. So if you know what you're going to be checking out or doing, I'm going to be calling this one Animal Kingdom. And we can save that here. Now, what I would suggest you do is you go over here. Let me have a look, show you what we've got here. We've got the categories. Now, the categories are really cool because they'll actually allow you to be able to choose what type of category you wish to use. Now, you got your animal words, for example. You click on that. You got things like whale, pig, all that sort of stuff, which can go in really handy for Animal Kingdom. You also got the various different kinds of animals you got here, and you can check out the different kinds they've got. Now, you also have Bible verses and text, so you can put in some Bible verses and text if you wish to. You also got buildings and houses and interiors, so you can go to the home interiors and you have a look at all the various interior home decorations. And you also have dinosaurs, as well as dragons, flowers, lots and lots of different kinds of flowers. The one and 𝗂𝗂𝗶𝗹𝗶, not sure what that actually is, but hey, it is what it is. The one you'll probably use a lot of the times will be landscape because it's the area you'll be grabbing backgrounds and so forth for your coloring pages. Then you got motivational words, and then you also have nature. You got bushes, iceberg, leaves, and so forth. And objects, as well as patterns and borders, which goes down quite a bit. They all go down quite a bit. And then we got people, which usually come out to be like ancient people from things like the time of Jesus. So that type of thing. So you got angels and you got babies, more to do with the ancient times, biblical times. You got boys, more to do, as I said, with biblical times, as well as men and also women. I think I might have missed girls as well. So it gives you an idea as to the type of things they have. And also you can go down here and have a look at other ones like sea world, sea life type things. So for example, backgrounds for the sea and oceans and so forth, any sea creatures you might want to put in there. And you've also got moon, suns, cloud, and sky. So you've got all these as well. You've got clouds, then you have moon and stars, which you've got lots of those as well. And you got lots of, basically you got lots of everything in all of these areas here. So you can make it whatever you like, and you can make it completely unique. You can also, if you wish to, upload your own images if you wish to. And you can add your own text. So let's see, add some text, and you can choose the different kind of fonts and so forth if you wish to. You can also draw if you want to. If you want to be able to do some drawing, you can also do that. And you can choose the thickness of the pen, and you can make it thin or thick, however you want it. You can do that. Now, you want to get rid of all that, you just backspace a couple of times on that. And then you also start with page size. Now, first thing you really need to do is choose a page size. I like to use the 8.5 by 11 because it's nice and big, especially if you're doing kids drawings, kids coloring books, because kids need bigger areas to be able to color in and stay within the lines. So I usually choose the 8.5 by 11, and that's the one I usually use. So you just hit that and then resize your template, and that's what you get. So let's have a look at categories for 1 second. And I always like to choose backgrounds to start off with, or what they call landscape in this case. So I'm going to go here to a landscape, and I think the first thing we're going to look at here is maybe, actually I might check out branches or something. I might see if we can do tree branches and wait for it to wake up. There we go, hit enter. Now what will happen is it'll come up with trees, and you can click on trees, and this is the type of thing you can come up with. Now this is really good. I might scroll down until I find one I'm happy with, and I am happy with this particular one right here. So I'll click on that, and you see how it does that? It puts it straight onto the page. Now what I want to do, I'll shrink that down just a little bit, move it over to the center, and the reason I'm doing that is so as it leaves a bleed around the page. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to go back to categories. In this particular case, I'm going to use animals. But before I do, I might go over here to words, and I want to choose bird. Now I'm going to get this one, shrink it down just a bit, pop that up here, leave enough room for the bleed. I might bring that one forward just a little bit. To do that, I go over here to the layers, bring that forward, and you go bring to front. And as you can see, it's still got that there, and it still looks really good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go find a bird, shrink that up, go here, and we can go down till we see birds. Now, I had a look at a bird here earlier, and I saw one I really liked, so I'm going to choose this particular bird here. Now I'm going to shrink him down just a tad and put him on the branch. Look at that. Looks like he's got his legs right around that branch just perfectly. Have a look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And you can do this on every single page. Now what I would strongly suggest is if a child decides that they're going to be using a felt pen or magic marker or whatever you guys call it, or texter, you can then click here and leave a blank page here. So you go to your original page just here, which we can click on, you leave a blank page, and then you can start a new one. In fact, what I might do is I might start 2 pages. I'm going to grab this one over here and bring it across to the front. And the reason I do that is so as I can also add things like this book belongs to. So let's go over here to text. Let's go add text. Bring this up here. Drag that a little bit, making sure you leave enough room for the bleed. You go here. This book belongs to. And then what you do down here is you create another text box and you drag it across here. Drag that down if you wish to. Highlight over the top of that by triple clicking. Hit the shift button and the minus key and do that. Now click away from it for a second and move it over to the right. Now another one we want to do is add one more there. Now in this particular case, I'm going to highlight over the top of all that. We're going to shrink this down to about 36. I'm going to just call that one name. So highlight over the top of that, name. Now we're going to grab that and move that over here so people know this is where the name goes. And there we have it. Now another one you can do is you got this one over here. Now what you can do, if you wish to, you can position them. This one here, when you open it up, first page, this one will be the second page. So you can move this to the right a little bit if you wish to make it look a bit better. And you can do that with everything just a little tiny bit, just to make it work properly with the page. And remember, this is going to be a page which is going to be blank that you can use in case there's any bleeding through with the pen that they use. Then you can choose the next one, which is going to be this one. And of course, I'm now going to choose a different one. Now you can do this in alphabetical order if you wish to. And you can then put the various names and words up here if you want to. I am going to choose another one. I'm going to do background again, landscape, and I might choose, in this particular case, a pond or something like this. This one will do. Yep, shrink that down, remembering taking it in a little bit just to keep it away from the bleed. Drag that over just a little bit. There we are. That will do. Make it a little bit over to the left. Oh, to the right, I mean. That's good. It could be a little bit to the left. I haven't worked that one out yet. I have to figure it out. Okay, so next one I'm going to have a look at is in the category section again. Go back up here to animals, and I'm going to choose alligators. So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to choose an alligator. I'm going to choose a crocodile instead. I'll choose a crocodile. Have him sit on the rock. All you have to do is double click on that. It'll make the crocodile large. So you can shrink that down. Get rid of that crocodile. Don't need two. Bring him over here. Have him sitting on the rock, looking up like that. And I think what we'll do in this particular case is we'll also go for a bird. Have the bird flying up in the air, looking down at the crocodile. So we'll have a look. Yeah, that one looks good. We'll choose this one. Shrink that one down. Have him nicely, safely up in the air away from the crocodile, looking down, saying hello to his crocodile friend at a safe distance. So go back up here, get rid of the birds, go back up to the words, and we're going to be using the word bird. Bird, 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 bird is a word. We're going to go grab this and put it over here, bring it down, and we'll bring the plants, the background, and the bird forward. So to do that, all we have to do is click on this, go bring the front. There we go. That works out well. And this can be the second page. So you can just do this again, create a new one. So I don't want to call that one crocodile. I want to call it one, I don't want to call it one bird. We'll call that one crocodile. What am I saying? Here we go. We'll call this one crocodile. Let's have a look and see if we can find crocodile. There we are, right there, crocodile. And we can bring that in a little bit. That's better. There we have it, crocodile. As I said, bring the bird forward. Okay, so there you have it. You can have it as a crocodile, and the bird saying hello to a crocodile. So there's all these things you can do with this wonderful book. Now, my suggestion would be, because Amazon KDP, when you are creating a book through them, is they don't like anything less than 24 pages. Now, that would also, you need to include with that a front page, as well as a back page, and any other pages in between. So it needs to be really 24 pages bare minimum. But my suggestion would be take it up to 48 pages and keep a blank page in between. Children can choose to draw on that page if they wish to, or they can use it for a bleed if the page decides to bleed through, and they don't get onto the next drawing. So this is Self-Publishing Titans Coloring Book Maker. Alright guys. Hey guys, if you got some value out of this video, how about you smash the like button, as well as subscribe, and also hit the bell icon so you can be notified when we upload more videos. Hey, while you're at it, why not consider sharing? Also, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of the Coloring Book Maker. Now, just to let you know also, that right here is a video I believe you might like. Down here is video YouTube things you might like. And right here is an image of my head. Now, if you click on that or poke me in the forehead with your finger, you'll be able to subscribe. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching and bye for now.